Riders of the storm. Terry ta ta ta. Well, cleared up. The rain went away. It's clearing up, a little wet, but I want to get some more of that stump drilled. So I said, let's crack open this puppy and see what we got. All right. So we got the Ryobi 18-1 Plus 18-volt brushless hammer drill driver kit here. It's 25% more compact, 750 inch-pounds of torque. It's the P1813. This kit comes with a 4 amp hour battery, IntelliPort charger, and a bag. 3-year warranty from Ryobi. And during the holiday, you could have got this for $149 with your choice of several free tools, which include a impact driver, a angle grinder, a recip saw, or a circular saw. Right? Pretty good. Alright, so let's crack her open. Let's crack her. There's a bird. I think my cat's going after something. I hear something chirping, man. I hear her chirping bad. Okay. Now this hammer drill has a 1/2-inch chuck, 24 clutch settings. The speeds are from speed 1, 0 to 410 RPM, all the way up to 1800 RPM. And the BPM, speed 1, 0 to 5400, speed 2, 0 to 2300. So a pretty beastly hammer drill with a brushless motor, of course. Okay. So as you can see, everything's in there nice and tight and just yummy, yummy, yummy. And then here is your IntelliPort charger that comes with the kit. As you can see, very 30-minute charge. We got your operator's manual. And here is the hammer drill in a nice bag here, really bagged up. So, wow. I like this. The handle's pretty thin. I like it. Wow. Got some venting holes there with some little flashy style there. Some retro vent holes there. Pretty sweet. Like I said, 24 clutch settings. And I like this separate selector here where you're going to be able to put it in one of 3 modes, which of course, hammer drill, it will be one of them. And we will check out that mode here today. Live. Here's the handle. And all we got left is the 4 amp hour battery. But you know what? For now, we'll leave that in there because I just so happen to have a charged one here. Yeah. Okay, so 750 inch-pounds, like I said. Went over all the stats there. 24 clutch settings. Half-inch keyless chuck. Total weight is 3.15 pounds. We will weigh it at the end here. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like it with the battery on it there. It gets to be a little weird. Yeah, not bad. You know what it is, the Ryobi batteries are just pretty heavy. You know, it's a trade-off when you go with the torpedo style, I think, a little bit. But you know what? I saw photos of the 6 amp hour, and it looks to be exactly the same size as this 4. So, yeah, I think as a bare tool, it's probably 3.15. I'm thinking. Yep, you get to choose a freebie with it. I think online that deal's still available. I talked a little bit about it, like I said in the last video. Riders of the Storm. Comes with a belt clip also. Yes, it does. Riders of the Storm. Like a dog without a bone, you can lift it, baby, bone. Riders of the Storm. Alright, Kitty. Kitty's in the house. Kitty. Okay. Anybody have any questions before we start this? Look who's here. Yum yum. How you doing? Get some fleas? She's got some freaking fleas, man. Alright, you do got a belt clip, but I'm not going to put that on right now. Alright. Yeah, nice, man. It also has, I'm glad they kept this. And it comes with a nice little double-sided flathead Phillips bit. Light is on the bottom. You're seeing a lot more of that again. The light's on the bottom. Yeah, I'm glad they kept this. This is like a little magnet here. They've been rolling with this for a long time now. Yeah, awesome. I know it really does work. I'm glad that they kept this magnetic little strip on the bottom, and no doubt. All right, so let's do some activities. We're gonna do some activities. And I can read a little bit. What are they doing? I think it's better with the shadows. Kevin's electric. I think when they're up top, it's just too much light, and you can't end up seeing what you're doing. So, yep. Very true. How you doing? Nice, nice. So we're gonna go at this stump here. See, with all the rain, it's kind of really exposed a lot of this. I want to get a lot of this area down here and just have fun drawing it, man. You know? All right, so let's just see how we can do with some spades. You know, we'll do a 7 1/8. Let's put her in drill mode here. And can you guys see? Yeah, you can. Wow. Let's tune this up. I like this chuck. Real nice chuck. I like it. I like it. It'd be helpful if I go the right way, right? Let's see what we got here. Let's put her up to 24. Speed 1, yeah. Wow. This thing is pretty nice. Holy. Wow. I like this, man. It's got some power. Oh, yeah. Let's try her on speed 2. I'm using a pretty big bit here, too. 7 8. Nice. I might have said it backwards. I'm sorry, too. Right, let's try on speed 1 here. Yeah. Let's try it back on speed 2. I'll put her down to like 20, 20, 20, 20. Speed 1. Yeah. It's chewing it up pretty good. It dies though halfway in. So not bad. I mean, it only goes in a certain, I mean, this is a pretty big bit, 7A. I mean, but really not for something this, 750 inch-pounds here. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I can't remember. I mean, this is pretty hard though too. You got to remember this. If you're going through like a 2x4 or stuff like that, 2x6s, 1x6s, you're gonna have no issues. I'm going. We're driving through, a mimosa tree here. Let's. I like this area right here. Let's go. Crank her back up. Kind of dies out a little bit. It might have some type of that shuts it down once it starts to strain to prevent overheating. But I mean, it's going in there. I mean, these are deep. I mean, that's pretty much. Not bad. So yeah. Next we're going to use the hammer mode. We're going to do some stone. It has thermal protective system. Like, yeah. So again, doing pretty damn good. And again, it's a. Let me put in a smaller bit. I'm gonna go through this right there. See, when I see that in the morning, I just want to rip that up. I just want to shred it up. I want to rip it up. How do you see? Can you see this? Yeah. Man, I went so damn far. I went too far. It went right through that. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, this thing's got some. Man. I can keep going and going with this if I wanted to. I don't want to go too far. It's bringing up like water from. Yeah, it's bringing up like the water because it rained. It's going so deep. I'm hitting like a reservoir. Look at this. You see that juice flowing out? You see that juice? Like juice is coming out, man. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm using a 5/8 bit, and this thing would just go right down till I strike oil. And it did fine with these 7/8s too, but you know. Pretty nice, man. Real nice. Definitely an improvement over the brushed version. Now I have a video on one. I forget what freaking model that was, but you know, that thing worked fine too. I mean, this is fine too. Not hot. There's absolutely no heat on this hammer drill right now. So, I mean, this isn't straining the motor. It isn't creating heat at all. So, yep, 5/8. We use the 7/8. This is a 4 amp hour battery. I don't know if it was charged. It's probably at 3 bars, maybe 4, but it definitely wasn't off the charger. But nice. It's a very comfortable hammer drill. Yep. It's comfortable. Now, you know, I don't think you're gonna get the power out of this that you would the Milwaukee. You know, I bust that Rigid's chops a little bit. But that Rigid had some pop to it. I'll give it that. But you know, definitely, I mean, for the price. And again, you're not going to be drilling into tree stumps with a spade bit. But, you know. Alright, now let's do some concrete drilling. Right? I'm your wild child. I want you to touch me. I want you. My heart's in exile. I want you to touch me. Let's read some comments real quick. No, the Milwaukee fuel has 1200. Yeah. Got to go. Late to bro. Joe McCourt. I know, Joe. That's Joe McCourt. That's what my plan is. I mean, my plan is just to do these vids using it. And once the spring comes, we'll spray a little 41 glyphosate in there. And then we'll get these hammer drills and blow it up. Yeah, I mean, stump grinding. I back in the day, I used to offer that. And it would be great money. But as I've gotten older, just hauling the grinders around and, you know, the whole shebang. Yeah. Where the lollipop? Sing some Rapper Delight. I'm singing. If you guys knew the song I was just singing, man. Someone knew that song, they're gonna get like Milwaukee fuel in this video only, by the way. What is the best bit for a 3/8 keyless chuck? The best what? Spade bit? TiVo man? Yeah, they ate that stump up, Tommy. Did pretty good, man. Again, you know, it's obviously not in the fuels category. And probably definitely not the rigid either. But it's a Ryobi, guys. Did fine. More than perfect. 750 inch-pounds. I think it's the same as the rigid. I think the rigid's 752. Could be wrong, but thing did awesome. Very comfortable to use. I like it. I always like the way that the handle goes onto these Ryobis. You know, with the rigid, you kind of have to clamp it on and then tighten it. This is it's easy, simple. Now I just unscrew it and you're done. You saw how easy it was me putting it on. But yeah, P1813. I like it. I think it's a real big improvement. Like I said, $149 for the kit. I mean, really, it's 75 bucks. I mean, $149, okay? And you got to choose one of 5 tools. I think the most expensive of the 5 was the recip, right? No, I think it was the circular saw. I don't know. They're about the same, but there might be like a $10, $15 difference. But you got the impact driver, angle grinder, circular, recip. You could get for $149. So if you cut it in half, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's. I talked about the deal. I went by it, what, 5, 6 times during the Christmas season. But all right, let's put her onto hammer mode. I got people like, what the freak is this guy doing over here, man? Yeah, you know what? I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure they do. I got to check out Cole. I would really like to see that because I've been pretty impressed with the Cobalt stuff. I might, if it starts getting bad. See, this is what sucks. Because now I had really good reception, right, guys? It was coming through pretty clear. Then you come over here, man. And I saw on my other, it got a little shady a little bit. Alright, how am I doing? See, I knew this was going to happen. You can't do these live videos, man. Because it just don't freaking want to work, man. If I lose you here. This is very... It's back? Is it blurry? Is it blurry? Yes, blurry. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Man, this thing just blew this out of the water. Wow, Best Tech must have a boner. Best Tech must have a boner. Freak. And he just saw that. I mean, I'm gonna move it over here. Yeah, it did pretty damn good. Obviously, but you know, like I said, if you're doing any type of consistent drilling into concrete type stuff, you're not gonna want to use a 12-volt hammer drill. But yeah, I'm telling you, this thing is pretty nice, man. Very impressed. I knew it would be good. You know, no one makes garbage these days. You know, we do these reviews here. Got a little, no, not really. It still cool as a cucumber. These bits are nice too, man. These bits are sweet. Oh yeah, they're sweet. I like them sweet, 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 sweet. Like butter. Butter, baby. Yeah, pretty nice, man. Real smooth, really no effort. Again, not a huge bit. Yeah, very impressive. You got this with the 7 1/4 inch saw. I wanted that circular saw, man, but I might go dead here. But I want to go into this red stuff. Now, this is a little bit harder. This has some stone mix in it. A little bit. Yeah, I mean, but this thing's been weathered pretty bad. But there's a lot of stone and stuff in here. Can you guys see this? Wow, I went right through. I went right through. Yeah, this one's pretty much, it's pretty weathered. Right through it, dude. I went right through the dirt. Yeah, man, it's nice. And, you know, anyone's... Yeah, I know. These Milwaukee bits, I'm very impressed with. They're not cheap. This is, I don't know. This is probably like $5 for this bit. Yeah, $49.51, made in Germany. You know, it's a concrete bit. If you watch my Milwaukee video, I kind of do an unboxing of it. Obviously, these, you know, you can really use, you know, when you buy some of these kits, these drill bit kits, whether it be the Shockwave, you know, it says they go through wood, concrete, you know, metal. But these are, right, these are designed specifically for concrete applications. And man, these things are pretty nice. I mean, that little, this is that Milwaukee's hole. Yeah, it did it, right. It was a pretty good, did pretty good, man. But obviously it struggled, you know. But it did what it was supposed to do. But this, you know, if you're drilling, yeah, for the price, again, you know, $75 with a 4 amp hour battery. I mean, if you break it up, you can break it up any way you want, to be honest with you. But $150 for 2 tools and a battery, and it's not bad. All right, let's do some drilling with it. So we used it with the spade bit in drill mode. We used it in hammer mode, right? The last thing, and remind me guys, I want to weigh this. I want to weigh this. That's right, Garrett. Absolutely right. Well, listen, the Milwaukees are good, but there's obviously some better ones that are made, and they're not cheap. I mean, this was, like I said, probably $5. I don't know. My man Sebastian gave this to me. What drill did you use on that? Hybrid. That was the 12-volt Milwaukee Fuel, the brand new, the Gen 2. Yeah, watch the video. It did it. It's you know, but that was a fresh bit when I did that. And I'm not saying that it's not still in great shape, but right, 350, 750, obviously some more RPM also, and it's 18 volt, so yeah, absolutely. This is not an SDS drill, absolutely not. But anyway, like I said, we used it in hammer mode. Did great. Um, we used it with the spade bits. Now we're gonna sink a couple screws, and I'm expecting it to go pretty smoothly. If I didn't lose my freaking bit, I got it. I got it. Oh, there's the cat. Check out the cat. Blackberry, come here, kitty. Look at this. Look. Blackberry. Yeah, baby. How you doing, kitty? Did you eat your dinner? What do you want? Some salmon? Or so what do you want tonight? Beef? Chicken? Turkey? You got what you... Yeah, you get what you want. There, kitty. My heart's in exile. I want you to touch me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it gets pretty filthy when you're working with concrete. Obviously with the dust and everything. But yeah. There is a new way from the radio station. How could it be very bad connection? I'm closer to the house, man. There is a new. 3-inch deck screw here. We're doing dry fire. It'd be nice if we put it in drill mode there for you. A little bit smaller one. What's up, buddy? Playing some soccer? Yeah. Whoa, goal! Let's try speed 1. Speed 1 is really, really smooth. My phone is full of this dust, man.
Now the people are speaking.
I know. They're loving this Ryobi. Like I say, guys, for the money, oh, thank you. Somebody sent me money again. I guarantee you it was Best Tech. Yep. Ooh, the pound is doing really well. A pound is $1.40. Wow. Yeah, so really impressed. Let me I want to weigh her. Look at this kid. I tell you, this was I like doing these type of reviews. You know, cut out all the takes and the special lighting. I mean, we got some bad buffering, of course, but that's gonna happen, unfortunately, when you go live. I mean, but it's very blurry. I just want you to, I usually do like 45 seconds Yep, it's got the right 24 clutch. Yeah, I know it does. Well, that's what, you know, drilling through stumps with dirt and mud and going through block, it'll tear them up a little bit looks wise, but nothing that a little water won't fix. All right, let's weigh this sucker. Do 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 do. All right. Yep. I just want you to see the base. Oh, I lost my bit. My bit. Oh man. Nick, I need your metal detector. Yeah, we got my son a metal detector. Nah, I'm just kidding, Nick. Wow, there's all dirt in here already. Alright, let's weigh this sucker. Let's weigh it with the handle on. Alright, so 3.360, and they're claiming it weighs, now that could be bare bones, definitely bare tool, so 3.15 pounds. And again, I really love, you know, let me just, if you're not familiar with the Ryobi, yep, if you're not familiar with the Ryobi, the handles on their hammer drills, really awesome. Simple, you know, you do need a bolt. It's something that you could lose, obviously. Yeah, and if you do lose it, I mean, you can get another. I mean, it's just a basic. Yeah, it's more pieces, but it works pretty good. Okay, so this is saying 3, so it's a little bit less than 3.15 pounds. According to my scale. Yeah, so 3.15, 3.12. You put a battery on it though. Let's see. 4.716, and you probably put on the handle, you're probably really close to 5 pounds. So, you know, is it going to be the lightest? No. But it's really not any different than really any other one either, guys. Again, ounces, I'm sure it's separated by, nothing major. Once you get into, like, you know, half a pound lighter, then you roll the percentages. You know, a pound on something that's 5 pounds, a pound less would obviously be 20% lighter than this Ryobi. Okay? If the weight is really an issue for you and you're not, you know, you can always go down to a smaller battery. The thing with the Ryobis is they don't really, you know, there's no 3. There's, I don't know, is there a 2? I know there's a 1.3, there's a 1.5. I can't remember if there is a 2. I think there is a 2, but yeah, I like it, man. So we did it in all 3. We went all 3. We weighed her. I think we got most of everything done. And if you have it, feel free to comment and tell us what you think of it. Obviously, this was just a little hour video of us using it for an hour. But we'll do a more thorough review. But I wanted to get something done today. And I like doing these type of videos where it's just an unboxing. Let's use it, man. You know? Let's not go with fancy music in the background and my man Best Tech making people deaf with that freaking intro, man. I tell you, every time I answer a question, it scares the shit out of me. Every time. Best Tech. What is $22 in pounds? Well, Bronx Birdman, this isn't, it's not really a pro grade. I mean, I'm not saying, you hear me talk about it all the time with, especially where I live. You got a lot of people using Ryobi. I don't know. I mean, if you're a tradesman, you own your own, business, or you're a plumber, you're an electrician, you have your own small business, your own small company. It's not a big deal to buy the best DeWalt Milwaukee Makita. I mean, it's just you. But when you have other guys beating the crap out of the stuff, you don't want to buy a $400 Makita and, have one of your guys steal it or... I really don't see gravy and meatballs. Oh, my man got robbed. What's up, Jeff? Evan Donovan, you know him. He's in here all the time. Yeah, he got robbed. They stole his DeWalt batteries, his brand new 4 amp hour batteries. Bronx Birdman, yeah, it's a pretty good, you have any issues with the stuff, it's simple. You go to Home Depot. They're pretty good with the warranty stuff. Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for, man. I mean, that's, I personally think you're going to be absolutely fine with this hammer drill. Or with any of the Ryobi stuff. It's when it comes down to it's like a car. It's like fit and finish. Is it going to be as smooth as a Makita? Is it going to be is it going to be lighter? It's the little stuff that really makes a difference. Obviously longevity does also, but I mean, for you guys who are just going to use this for, around the house, those guys on here that are going to do it for that, you have no issue with this. All right, CK, thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of rain, Sebastian. Yeah, it did great, man. It did really great. And what's great about it is it did really great in hammer mode. And obviously, it's going to do fine in drill mode. And it's going to... You saw it sink those deck screws. Again, real smooth. Especially in speed 1, it was real smooth. Obviously, usually in speed 1, it's going to be a little bit smoother. But even in speed 2, just really smooth. I recommend it, guys, as of, just using it here. I like it. Very comfortable. I got this big battery on it. If you got some smaller batteries and you got a couple of them and you don't really need that extra power where, you're drilling through concrete. If you're using it that day just to sink fasteners or to drill, small holes, pilot holes, stuff like that, you don't really need this. You can go to a smaller battery. It'll make it a little bit lighter. If that's an issue. It might not be, it ain't like it's really heavy either, but there's always options. But all right, that's it, guys. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you for all the likes, guys. I can see them. I don't know. I got to fix it so it shows off this, but I really appreciate all the likes today. Very nice of you. All right. I'm going to have to buy one. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go nuts. Yeah, they're on Home Depot. I don't know how much longer. For that $149. In the stores, that deal's over. If you're looking for the deal that I talked about, $149 free tool, you better really jump on it. But I'm sure they'll have another, I mean, down the road. I mean, I'm not saying jump on it, because you'll never ever see it again, but who knows. So this is really my first going with one of these Ryobi brushless tools. Like I said, I used the Impact, which like I said is really has some guts to it. And like I said, I was impressed with this. He got this. I only used this not as much, but yeah, I was just drilling holes into 2x4s, and you know, nothing. I mean, guys, we used a spade bit. How often are you guys gonna really be using spade bits? You're basically gonna use this with drill bits. So, and it did really fine with the spade bit. All right, so let me jump, let me flip. Thanks, people.